Good morning, 910. Thanks for joining me on this cold Wednesday morning. I'm going to be reading to you a passage that I was super reminded of yesterday morning. It's from Ephesians 6, and it's about the armor of God. And I just want you to know that for myself and in my life personally, the last week has been intense, both with the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. Ways that the Lord has really encouraged me, and ways that the enemy has fully tried to take me out. And so I was reminded this morning, or yesterday morning, as I was with my women's group and just being in a puddle of tears during worship and just being honest with God. And He reminded me, dude, this life is a battle. When you follow Christ, you become a soldier. And it's things that we're fighting against that we don't see, like the actual principalities and the unseen world, but it's real. It's very, very real. So in Ephesians 6:10, it says, "Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of His might. Put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places." And then later down in verse 18, it says, "Pray always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching unto whatever, and watching with all perseverance and supplication for all the saints." And of all the armor that this passage lists, I really encourage you to read it, especially this week before camp. A lot of them are defensive weapons. They're things like when you are attacked, you can do to fight back. But prayer is one of those offensive weapons. It's one of the things that we can do to be protecting ourselves and be protecting others. We can be a soldier who shares a shield with our fellow army members. So I just really want to encourage you today, look around you and understand that a lot of times the resistance that we face is obviously because we're in a fallen world, but a lot of times it's also because we have an enemy, a very, very real enemy. And so I just want to encourage you and let you know that I am praying for you. I'm praying for the impact that camp is going to bring us. I'm praying for our staff, and that you can do just exactly the same thing. There is so much power in prayer, and there's so much that you can affect simply by talking to God and asking for Him to help you out through a day, and just surrendering to who He is. Thanks, guys. I'll see you tonight. Can't wait.